One of the major changes that will come to the Meadowlands in 2012 was actually something that was done in the past. Horsemen and bettors want to bring back the bank. We are with Director of Track Maintenance Gary Wolff. Gary, you're working with track conditioner resurfacing specialist Greg Kuhn of Charles E. Kuhn and Sons. Now tell us about the process of rebuilding the track surface and banking the turns. Back to the old days, right?
Yeah, I hope so. Not that long ago, probably 10 years ago, they used to have a 10% grade. The thoroughbreds absolutely hated it. So what they did, they had to come in with milling machines. They actually took all the bank out of this racetrack. So what we're in the process of doing now is bringing that bank back.
How do you determine how you're going to grade those slopes?
Well, we brought in surveyors, and we've set it back at 10%, and that's pretty much what it was about 10 years ago. We thought about going to 12. That might be a little aggressive. We're probably going to add a little bit as the year goes on anyways, and maybe bring it up just a touch more.
All right. And when a horse goes wide into the turn, as we all know, the horse loses ground, but with the bank it helps them ease into the turn. Then they kind of benefit from centrifugal force, if you will, without getting too technical. They catapult off the turn, and it's almost like they're coming downhill, and it just makes the racing more exciting.
Oh, absolutely. It'll definitely help the outside horses. They'll actually be coming almost downhill. I mean, it's going to give them a little advantage. If you're out there 4 or 5 wide, you're still going to have a chance.
And not only does this track resurfacing and reconditioning affect the turns, but it also is going to affect the straightaways as well?
Not that much now. What we're doing now is, being next year, the grandstand's going to be on the other side. So the home stretch will be on the other side. So we're trying to get through this year with what we're doing now, and then next year we're going to come back again, actually, and redo the backside, which will be the new front side.
What kind of material do you take advantage of to combat the winter, the harsh, the cold conditions, and the rainy conditions?
We have a great quarry here. This is a special blend. The blend we're putting down now for the banking, it's an 80-20% mix, which is 80% dust and 20% chip. What they'll actually do for me in the wintertime is make that a 60-40 or 50-50, where it's a little more chippier, gives them a little more traction in the wintertime when they're rough weather.
And is it all about drainage and hoping that or trying to alleviate the freezing of the track so it just doesn't get frozen in the winter?
Oh, absolutely. That's why we go to a little coarser material. It helps us keep the cushion. That works for us in wintertime.
Horsemen, of course, you get a lot of feedback from them. A lot of complaints?
Not really. We have some great trainers here, great drivers here. They do let me know when they think it's a little bit off, but we've been very fortunate so far.
Now, when will the track be ready? Hopefully by opening night, just after Christmas. And will there be a breaking in period, and is it an ongoing kind of tweaking process?
We're hoping to do some final grading by this Friday or Saturday. We all want to go to the jug next week. But I think if anything, it'll be a touch loose, maybe the first week or so till we get some horses on it, being that we don't train here anymore. They're really not going to hit the track till we have qualifiers or racing, so it may take a week or so for it to really set up.
Now, your job is basically 24/7, very weather sensitive, isn't it?
Well, it sure is. It sure is. You can't fight Mother Nature either, so we're dealt the cards, and that's what we deal with.
Thanks a lot, Gary Wolff, and best of luck. We look forward to the banking.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thanks, Jeff Gorell.
So things are certainly taking shape. 16 tons of brand new dirt being installed here at the Meadowlands Racetrack on the turns and on the straightaways. We can look forward to it in 2012. The restoration of the banking of the turns at the Meadowlands, and we can look forward to more of that vintage classic style racing. Horses coming from behind at the new Meadowlands Racetrack. You can bank on it.